Golf's premier event, the U.S. Open, will be held in June when it visits Merion Golf Club outside Philadelphia. To help celebrate America's most prestigious golf championship, the United States Golf Association has authored a new book, Great Moments of the U.S. Open. The book celebrates the accomplishments of U.S. Open champions, shares their inspirational stories, and chronicles the extraordinary circumstances that each faced. Joining me from the USGA Museum in New Jersey is one of the authors of the book, Michael Trossel, the museum's curator and senior historian. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, Valanda. Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. First, tell us how the idea of the book came about.
Sure. Well, it just made sense to write it this year because it was a great anniversary year for the USGA. The U.S. Open was contested in 1913 at the Country Club in Brookline. Francis Ouimet won. He was a 20-year-old amateur playing against some of the best players in the world, Harry Vardon and Ted Ray. When Ouimet won, it really put golf on the front pages of newspapers for the first time. In the decade that followed, more than 2 million Americans picked up the game. This year, the U.S. Open goes back to Merion. A lot of history at that club as well. Bob Jones won there in 1930 for the U.S. Amateur, and Ben Hogan won there in 1950. So it just seemed to make sense to write the book this year.
Could you share one of the unique stories that perhaps we don't know about?
Sure. Well, I think, something that happened rather close to your backyard in 1999, Payne Stewart wins the U.S. Open at Pinehurst. Payne Stewart makes a long par putt on the 16th hole, birdies the 17th, and the 18th hole makes a 15-footer for par, punctuated by a fist pump. And I think everyone kind of remembers the Phil Mickelson and Payne Stewart duel, and they embraced afterwards, and Payne says to Phil, I'm so happy for you, you're going to be a father. So it's special moments like that for a championship like the U.S. Open that ends on Father's Day, I think really people like to hear about.
Yeah, out of all the golf tournaments, what do you think makes the U.S. Open so special and unique?
Well, it's really golf's most complete test. It tests you off the tee, tests your iron game from the fairway and rough, tests your short game, and certainly tests you on the putting surfaces. But it also tests your mental game. Are you strong enough? Do you have the will and the focus to overcome everything that's going on outside the ropes, thousands of screaming fans? And also, it's golf's probably most democratic test. It's open to the public. There's no age limit or anything like that. 9,800 entries plus this year, a new record from all 50 states, the District of Columbia and Puerto Rico, and 73 other countries. So it's really open to anyone that has the skill, the passion, and the determination to play.
Well, it certainly sounds like an awesome book and perhaps a great Father's Day present, since that's coming up really soon.
Absolutely. So people can go to usga.org to get the book. They can get it online at either Amazon or Barnes & Noble.
Michael, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.